If you're a man between 18 to 25 who is young entrepreneur or doing something in their life, making money, going to the gym, and if you had a girl that was interested in you and she was texting you a lot and now she's like kind of ghosted you and not talking to you a lot, and the new girls that you are getting in your Instagram, Snapchat, whatever app you're using has not showing you a lot of interest or just like giving you a dry replies and not putting a lot of efforts, I want to show you why it's happening and how you can fix it. In fact, I had the same thing happen last week and I want to like show you how I fixed that thing. So let's go one by one. Let's just start with my story first. So last week it was like some kind of function in here in India. It's called a Ganpati festival. So during that time I was kind of free, so I just kind of like started talking to girls all day because I was all of my task is just to record a YouTube videos and help you guys. So I just started doing that kind of stuff, and you are not gonna believe. I thought if I talk to the more girls, I'll get more girls, but that's not definitely true. What happened is like when I started talking to more girls, I actually got very few girls, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's because of the thing called over obsession. Now we guys are very intellectual and hardworking. Like doesn't matter if it's a business or if it's a dating life. We like to go all in the thing and hammer as much as we can because we have that drive inside of us that want us to like push forward, give it all like this monk mode or something like that. Like I don't know if it's with you or not, but like even if you go to the gym, you're like fuck it, I'll just crush it. Even if you're not feeling well, even if you're feeling sick kind of, I'll just do my legs day. We are that kind of man. So we try to apply same analogy on every domain of our life. So it doesn't matter if it's a dating, business, or something like that. So we get really over obsessed, and this is the thing, especially in this area of your life, which is like dating. If you get over obsessed, your results will drop. How crazy is that? Like in the business, if you have a marketing agency, if you're a freelancer, whatever you're doing, if you're like, if you put more efforts, your results will go up, but not in this area of your life. If you like try to talk to girls all day all along, just like plan all day to just cold approach girls, go to the malls, or just like text girls all day, your results will drop. Why? I don't know, but like I do think that girls can sense if you're a very needy person. Even through text, they can just sense it. And another thing is like you need to consider something called environment. We as a humans do what we do because our environment is designed that way. Now, if you think about it, there is a fat man who know he should go to the gym and eat healthy, but he still keeps eating unhealthy food. Why is that? Because if you go to his house or room, he has junk food around him. That's why. So our environment has a really strong power over us. Now, when it comes to the dating, you need to understand girls are very emotional creatures. Very emotional creatures. Sometimes we can resist the environment, but they can't resist the environment because they operate totally on the feelings. So hear me out. When you text them all day or you just approach them during the day or all day, they are not in a romantic mood during the day, or like if you text them during the day, they are actually focused on their studies. Or just as I mentioned last week, it was a function here in India. So like they were just focusing on their festival and Ganpati, and they were not a lot much into dating. Some girls were, but not a lot of them, because girls cannot multitask. Let's get that shit in our head. You think they can handle three or four things together? No, they fucking can't. They can't. We as a man, we can do that. We can like, we might be going through breakup, our diet might be fucking up, our sleep might be fucking up. We can totally fix those three things and give our brain capacity to each of them, we still make money, we still take care of family. Girls are not like that. They are very different from us. So during the day, they are just not in the feeling of texting you. And as mentioned, girls totally operate on the feelings, not on the logic. This is the very key lesson you need to get in your mind. If you want to get girl to do something for you, she has to be in a mood. She doesn't operate on the logic. She has to be in a mood. So that's the thing, environment. Another thing is like when you talk to girl all day, every day, and you just try to like reply, or just like if you on a scene, you just try to double text her, you just text a bunch of girls, and like they feel that like you are a needy. And if you want to destroy your dating life, just be needy with girls. Don't do anything else, just be needy with girls. Just be needy with girls, and you will definitely destroy your life. Now, if you don't want to destroy your life, just don't be needy with girls. Now, it's easy to say than act. How do you stop being needy with girls? So the number one thing that I noticed is like, first you need to have a lot of girls, and the second thing I will definitely recommend is like having a male friends and doing some social things. Like it doesn't matter if you go to the gym, talk with the people there, get them to hang out with you, go there, have a party, don't drink. I don't know, like it's your choice. If you want to drink, you can. I don't, so I'm just telling you, I don't drink. uh, Keep your health in check. So go to the gym, make some new friends, have some social life, do some food adventure with them. And I just keep telling on every fucking video, for God's sake, go out every single week and do something amazing adventure. Doesn't really matter, it can be anything. Just go into the fucking broken house and just explore there. It doesn't really matter. Do something that you have never done before and you never been before. Like go somewhere that, like it can be a restaurant that is way out of your league and you can't afford, but you still go there and sit and order a coffee, because I think you can at least get a coffee there, and talk with a lot of people there. Doesn't even have to be girls, it can be man, some businessman. Like do some kind of shit like that. And when you do that, girls will like see, oh, this guy is also having a life, it's not just me. Because at least this is what I think, this is how the dynamic should work. You should be chasing your goals and she should be chasing you, not the another way. Because girls don't like to be in a power. Girls are not designed to handle a power. So when you put girls in the position of the power, they don't fucking know what to do with them, and they just like they just tell you to fuck off. Like I don't know if you have noticed this or not, but like girls are not really great at making decisions. As a man, we have to make a decision. So she can't be in a control. You have to be in a control. You have to be that dominant masculine father figure for her. You have to be that. Otherwise, it's not going to fucking work. You can't chase her. She has to chase you. And that means, because here's the thing you need to understand. Chasing is also kind of energy. And this is the rule about the universe. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, it can only be transferred. So instead of chasing a girl, chase some social life, chase your goals. And at the end of the day, when you get like 1 or 2 hours or 30 minutes or 45 minutes, and that will be the peak time for you to text, because you have done a lot of crazy shit throughout your day. Now you're back home, relaxing a little bit, maybe taking a walk, and then you text a girl, because she'll be like, oh fuck, this guy was like away whole day, he didn't even see my message and now he's talking to me. Sounds interesting. Then you can tell her, oh, I just did XYZ, some crazy shit. You don't have to lie if you're already doing the thing that is interesting. And this is the exact thing actually I did the last week. I realized I was fucking like, my mind literally was fucked. The first thing was like gym was closed, so that's very depressing thing for us getting a gym closed. So I just started focusing on my health, getting sunlight, working business, reading some fucking books, watching some broadcast, going out a little bit, having some parties. That's what I did. Now, here's the thing you need to understand. As a man, we don't have a lot of leverage on our side, because when it comes to the dating, girls hold a lot of power, and the only thing that you can give to the girl is your attention actually. So you need to be like very careful and use the best time to text them. So when you put your attention, you should get fucking what you want. You should fucking get what you want. And the best time I have noticed is around like, the best is like 10 to 12 in the night. That's the best time I have noticed so far. But like if your bedtime is little bit earlier, if it's, let's just say your bedtime is 11, then you can just text them between 10 to 10:30 and screen off at 10:30, focus on your sleep as well. So do something like that. Now this is just a one small thing that you will need in your dating life. You still have to focus on getting their number, more tactical things like going on a date, how to talk with them, like what to do when it's your first time. Like if you want complete help on that, you can just like click the link below and book a free call with me. I'll personally audit all the things that you're currently doing, and I'll tell you, do this instead of that. I recently had a guy from my society. I just helped him get a bunch of girls, and he was like, "Thanks, bro. That's really awesome." So my shit, it actually works. So click the link below, and I'll fucking see you.